All right, everybody, here we go. This is a episode of Pack Life. This is Caden. This is Eli, and we are going to wash the dogs. All right, the first bath is ready. Kate, are you ready?
Yep.
Did you get ready? That's what you're gonna wear for the bath?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's make it happen. First segment we had, it was a video. I think I videoed, so we lost it all. All right, so this is how we bath 10 pit bulls. Mr. Bubs is like the only good dog that we have that wants to bath. Out of 10 dogs, there's one. And the rest, we need to get that table cleared off. Okay, get that, wash that off. Wash that off, clean that off. We don't want to put our doggies up there on a nasty table. So yeah, that thing's completely owned. Get that, is it, I don't know what that is. Doesn't look good though, whatever it is. All right, yep, so get this going. And we are gonna show you what it does. This is Gideon. He's the dad. And I have this inferior camera. And I just did a nice cool segment that had all the pits and they were doing cool things. And this inferior camera just bit the dust. So, I guess I'll start over. I was just lawn mowing. That's my double banging foot leather express mower. This is the pack. And this is Pack Life. This is part of the pack. This isn't all of them. So I have Michaela Sue. I have Tubby Tiger, the gray one. Panthro. Joshua. Leonidas, call him Leo, but his name is Lionel. Yeah, we have some dogs named after the Thundercats. That's what we did. And that's Nora. She's Nora. Now these dogs all look like they're terrified because they hate bath day. They're not very happy about this whole thing. Okay, did you get the table off? What are you doing? It doesn't look like. Oh, Eli's on his way? I don't think so. Get that table. Use your hands, man. Let's get it done. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Get it off. That's what you have elbow grease for, son. And you have hot water, too. That makes it even better. A little elbow grease. Put the water on. Here, use your hose, man. Use your hose. Like this. Like this, son. Can you help me out there? Like this. Here, use your hose and you're going to scrub with the hose. That'll help you out. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Now, put that hose in the other thing. The other tub, please. And these are 100-gallon tanks that are, we have to pump it from way out, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of the jungle. Just the pits and this fam and this wild tribe. And Eli's on his way. How's love, Eli? That's a terrible run. All right, you're actually on video now. That was not a good throw either. Okay, here we go. So let's see what Jerry's doing. Jericho is Gideon. How you doing? Are you trying to alpha Jerry? Or are you trying to save the kid? So this is the dad. This is Gideon. This is one of his sons, Mr. Bubs. Mr. Bubs is laying down like he just got alphaed. Okay, we got this hole right here, Eli. And these things in the very first segment that did not record because of inferior technology and just a horrible camera is I couldn't get him out of the hole. I fought him for the hole. It was a good episode. It would have been crazy, but I had the whole pack here and they were trying to find something in this hole. Since then, we lost all that and here we are. So, all right, it is bath time. Let's get it on. Let's get it on, Kebs. Let's go. Put the hose in. So, this is bath time, and this is how to bath 10 pits. Okay, go Bubs. He wants me, actually. He'd come for me. Or maybe he is the only one out of 10 dogs that absolutely loves the bath. Okay. Okay, go ahead and put that on the ground like normal. I'll get the rest of it. And if I was not the camera guy, he would have been here. So, I can't even tell if I'm recording. Eli, come see if this is recording, man. See if this inferior technology, I have no idea. Recording or not?
Yes.
Okay, can't turn the brightness up either. It's really bright out here, guys. Alright, Bubs is in. Okay, dog one of a couple. Alright. So, I'm going to have to switch camera people, which means I'll have to get Nicole over here. So I got to get to work. Okay. All right, everybody. So here we are, and we are ready to bath the dog. Now, we have a process for this, and I'm getting hot water right now for this other one, and trying to get it hot because this one needs a little more hot water. And for some of you guys, this might be an entirely boring segment, but this is our lives, and so if it entertains you, that's what our mission is. You can zoom all around. Check it out, camera girl. Make this happen. Almost that. Alright, so, Kate, let's go ahead and get him up onto the table. Okay. Now we put him to the side. You guys can come in, maybe you can come in a little closer here. There's a couple things we want to do. So these guys are, here, flip him over. He's on the wrong side, bro. His head's usually on the other side. So flip him over and then spin him around. This way. And we just toss it. Yeah, all right, so we usually have a really good routine on this, but Cade's a little tired today. So this is the routine, and we have a broken bottle. And so this is homemade soap. And so what exactly is this, Nicole? Tell me what's in this stuff.
It's Castile soap, and then essential oils. I do clove, tea tree, lavender, basil, citronella.
Can you get all the way up here?
Yes, I'm watching you massage the dog there.
Okay. We really,
didn't want to get
these things are infested with fleas. They get a lot of fleas down here. We live in the middle of a jungle. And so it is very, very important that we like annihilate the fleas as much as possible. So we spend a lot of time every week, once a week, every dog gets completely doused down. And we try to give it the best job we possibly can. I mean, we grab their tails, and even going up their tails, we will do this stuff. And the soap actually kills the fleas. And so that's one thing I guess maybe you guys can learn from this is how to kill fleas, because it took us a long time to kill the fleas. Settle down, Cubs. Grab it. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay, so scrub him, check his nails. Okay, so once you have them coated up, we're going to go ahead and check the nails, Kate. We're going to check nails.
I check their toes for ticks.
Yep. Feel free to narrate, please. Okay. But do a really good job, please, Kate. And prior to this, they are loaded with fleas. And so if you're willing to, and if you only had like one dog, you could probably bath them once a month and kill all the fleas just like this. Because we have multiple dogs, we have a lot of fleas. And so that is a lesson today. And so I'm using the soap that's on the table, and I'm just trying to get them as soapy as possible. And we're trying to massage them in. I will go up and down their spine because they get a lot of fleas on their spine. And so if you go up and down the spine, especially all the way to the tail, and you just really lather this soap in, these natural essential oils, will kill the fleas. All right, so we got him good on this side, and he's happy days. Okay, now let's go ahead, and we're gonna do one last thing that we do. Nicole is going through ears right now. Did you check his ears?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, can you get into his ears? Show him, picture. What cling ears?
Maybe, yeah. That's his ears.
Okay, okay, so we're gonna go do one last thing before we flip him over, is we go up and down with this little tiny flea brush. And it will, whatever fleas have remained from their dousing of essential oils will be owned. And so, okay, I like to go down their arms, especially down around their necks. Fleas they crawl and they travel, and you gotta hold the fur up so you don't hurt them. You pull the fur up, and you kind of pull it down like I don't know, carpet or something, or like fabric. And just be careful. Some dogs have sores and things. You can't just go crazy. All right, kid, let's go ahead and flip him over. Nicole, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, and he's over. And we toss the soap off again. And so here we go again. All right. Okay, so that is the soaping of him. And so when I have him on my side, I do a lot more on the arms. We go up their legs and make sure we go between their toes as well. And completely against their toes. And then I like to get their chest. Their chest always seems to get afflicted by fleas a lot, and that's where fleas live, and under their arms. And so we just like, the dogs love this. This is like, once they're up here, they're okay, but they're freaked out, and the rest of them, we're gonna have to fight all of them to get back this. So Going over the sides. I always get down. Gotta touch places you probably don't want to if you want to do a good job. And we just really want to get them furred up. Now, spend a little time on the tail. Can you come around to the tail side? I actually have a little process for this, and soap gets all over the table. And so you can completely, really douse this up and douse their tail. Get their tails really good, and then you can comb down the tails, get the fleas. Any fleas that are still hanging can go off of this, and the majority of this is going to come down when he is back in the water. All these fleas will come flying off of here. And so I think we got him good. Kate, are you ready?
Yep.
To go ahead and roll him back in. Make sure you get to this side. Okay. And Mr. Bubs is back in. And then you got to spend a lot of time rinsing them off. This is a very important part. And considering we have 10 dogs, I'm going to douse the table. This is just the process we do. If you guys have more than one dog, same kind of thing. You can do that, run it off. It's a procedure that you can get down.
Make sure you wash his nose a little bit too.
All right, make sure in rinsing these off, you get down the tail. You kind of just go up the tail. This is the time to get the fleas off. They've just been completely drugged. They're almost, it would be hard to live in this kind of stuff. And Jericho, get over here now. Jericho, come here. Jericho. Jericho. All right, so the camera girl, I guess, flipped the camera off, but we had somewhat of a little incident with Jericho. And I thought it was actually caught on camera, but we just keep losing segments. So pack life is not always like happy tails. When you're running a Pitbull pack, there's a lot of drama. Like the entire day is dramatic. And so this is the procedure that we have. Shake. All right. Eli, grab a dog, son. Okay, so Nicole is going to dry them, and she has a system as well as all of us for all of the stuff that we do. And Mr. Bubs will go wild after this. They all do. They love baths. And I just missed the other dog going in. Who we got? Uh-oh, we got Tubby Tiger. We got Tubby Tiger in the house. Tubby is not happy. He's usually one of the last dogs because he always runs away everywhere. But Tubby is now in the bath. Tubby does not like baths. But this is pack life. And so, like I was explaining, you're probably going to hear us yell a lot on this channel. If you're actually watching this channel and there's any interest in this, you'll probably end up hearing us yell a lot. Because we're going to try to film and capture what having this pack is like. And there's a lot of love, but there's also quite a bit of violence. And so, Jericho, are you being bad? Jericho's come and he's poached this hole that the kids, when I say the kids, the younger pits, he's the one, he's half pit, half lab. And he is kind of the grandpa, kind of the angry guy here. So I gotta switch cameras, guys, here. We're gonna do Tubby Tiger now, and we're just gonna do a couple of them, and that's all we will demo for you guys. Okay, again, this is all natural soaps. You guys can make this stuff at home. You guys can put this together. It's good for the dogs. In fact, it works for all of our dogs. We even have one dog that has kind of a very rare skin thing where he kind of gets bumps and weird stuff if he's not, cleaned up differently than the other dogs. And so this is the process, and this is the procedure. Okay, go through his nails and go through his Can you get in and show them like exactly how people need to get in on these nails and things? In between their paws. Kate, open them up, show them exactly how we get in, where you guys need to look for ticks or where you guys need to look for things of that nature. Things that burrow.
Look for ticks down here.
Tubby, you doing alright, buddy? I think he's alright.
Tubby loves bass.
Except he has a tendency to roll to his back because he likes to have his stomach petted. His chest is what he really is after right here. So he's using us to get rubs, but Kate, you're gonna have to pull him down this way so I can get his back and spine. So always get their backs and spines when you're bathing them. Get it in, and probably again with one dog it'd probably be a snap. With 10, it's a procedure. It's half of a day's project. All right, so let's rough him up real quick. So I'm gonna use the flea comb at the end, and we're going to go back out. Are you able to see this ear? Are you pointing there?
No, I'm watching you while I'm looking in his ear.
I don't know, camera girl, if that's gonna make it or not. Okay. Okay. Are you hurting him?
No,
What are you doing?
he doesn't want to be held anymore.
Oh,
He wants to be done.
don't freak out, bro. It's alright. Totally fine. Okay. Okay, let's flip him over. What is soap gonna?
Right here.
You have it. Okay. Tubby, you're not gonna be able to whine here. There's no beta males here. We're going to, and because we're out of the ghettos, and he's like full of fleas everywhere. Because we're out of the ghettos, our spray bottle, everything we have is pretty much dilapidated. It's broken, but we're okay. We're happy here. So make sure you guys scrub these guys down really, really, really super good when you're giving dog baths. Chest, everywhere. You get all the way up into their necks where these fleas crawl or where the dirt is and grind. You can even get wash rags when you're done and wash their face off. A little soapy up. We try to avoid their eyes because this soap will burn their eyes. Okay, so the chests are always full of fleas. You know, I've gone over this before. We're going over it again. Make sure you're rubbing them up, scrubbing them really super good. Touching the places you do not want to touch, but you got to get it. You got to take care of your pet. If you guys got pets, it's very important that they stay clean. And they can't do this themselves. They probably would if they could. Maybe. I don't know. Tubby, would you bath by yourself if you could? He's like, nah, I got you. I got this servant right here that will just rub my chest until it's all good. So, all right, fleas are everywhere coming off. So I'm gonna give him one last brush down on this, and then we will probably call this segment an end and put this up, and probably something about how to efficiently bath your dogs, okay? And how to get them playing, how to do a good job on it. And we've done, I don't know how many baths, so we have a lot of experience. And we deal with fleas all the time, and so we gotta be able to do this kind of stuff and deal with them and kill them naturally. Because if not, you can buy these flea collars. They're like $50 a pop, and they kind of help, but they really don't help. And in the jungle, that'd be like $500, and it'll last for like 5 months or 6 months. You go broke. And so this stuff is an efficient, cheap, organic way to completely bath your dog. So, all right, Kate, everything good?
Good.
You ready to bath?
Oh yeah.
You ready to bath the rest of them?
Yep.
All right, so this is what we do with the final thing here. We rough them up. So we rough them up, and whatever chance the fleas have of like not getting this stuff on them, we're definitely coating the fleas in the organic. Solid. All right. How you doing, Cubs?
Good.
Are you bathing?
Yeah.
All right, we're down to our last dog, and he's about to get wiped off, and so we have one dog left. All right, hustle him up. Go ahead, pop him out, Cubs. All right, and so this is, come on, Jerry. This is the final dog out of 10 dogs, and it is an adventure. So hopefully you guys learned something about this and something with the dogs. I wanted to go over one last thing here. There's Jerry. He's the oldest and the heaviest. It's a good 105 at least, I would say, probably, maybe more. He's a very heavy dog, and so he's half lab, half pit bull. And he's extremely strong and very fast. He's faster than all the other pit bulls. And I don't know if he's stronger than all the other pit bulls, but he's the oldest, and he's kind of grouchy. And so this is Jerry's bath. And so we will finalize this. And the last thing I wanted to do was have Nicole give us the final recipe for this. That if you guys made it to the end of the segment, what exactly the soap was. So Nicole, what is in this soap that we're using?
So I use lavender Castile soap.
Lavender Castile soap? Is that what it's actually called?
Yeah, it's Dr. Bonner's.
Oh, it's Dr. Bonner's. Okay,
Castile soap.
Dr. Bonner's Castile soap.
But you can use any Castile soap. It doesn't have to be Dr. Bonner's.
Okay, any Castile soap. All right, okay, get him up and you can start washing him.
And then I use essential oils. I use cedarwood.
How much?
Cloves.
How much?
Like, each of these are between 10 to 20 drops.
10 to 20 drops. Okay.
Cedarwood, cloves, tea tree oil, lavender, basil, rose geranium, peppermint. I use a little bit of thyme.
But how much in all of this? How are these guys going to do this? We're going to need to put this recipe on this video.
They each, it's like 10 to 20 drops of each one.
10, 20 drops.
Yep.
All right, so hopefully you're doing it. Are you
And then
happy with the video, girl?
And then a half a cup of water.
I hope so.
Or the rest of it with water, not a half cup, sorry. The rest of the bottle, yes.
Okay, so we will put the recipe in the description of exactly the organic thing, and you make it into something like this, right?
Yes.
So how
So I do half of that
how
with
much is it?
soap.
Half a gallon maybe?
No,
Quarter of a gallon?
I don't know how much it is.
I don't know.
I do half of that with the soap, and then the other half with the water, and then I drop each one of the essential oils in there.
Dr. Bonner's, okay, so Dr. Bonner's, you go halfway up right here, right?
Yep, maybe
Soap.
a little further.
A little further on soap.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you add what?
Water.
Water. How much?
The rest of it's water.
All the water, and then the essential oils?
Yep, then I just drop all the essentials oils in
And
there.
it's just drops of the essential oils?
Yep.
How many drops of each?
I just told you three
Okay.
times.
I'm dense. You gotta
10 to 20 drops of each.
Okay, 10, 20 drops of each. So that's a lot.
It
There's
is.
3 different kinds?
Yeah.
So there's 60 different drops.
Oh no, there's more than 3. There's more than
4.
3. There's a whole bunch.
So
I have a whole list.
Okay, we'll put the list in the description.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
I do rosemary too.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a very good day. We are out.